a United States federal judge has ordered the immediate reinstatement of the Voice of America, effectively overturning President Donald Trump's decision to shut down the international broadcaster. This ruling marks a significant setback for the Trump administration and paves the way for the organization to resume broadcasts after a year-long forced hiatus. Judge Royce Lamberth mandated that the United States Agency for Global Media, or USAGM, which oversees Voice of America, must present a comprehensive plan by next week to resume its international transmissions. Furthermore, the government is now required to allow the more than 1,000 employees of Voice of America to return to their positions. This decision comes after President Trump had effectively silenced the outlet, deeming it too critical of his conservative policies. President Trump has long viewed Voice of America, along with other publicly funded broadcasters, as overly critical of his administration. In March of 2025, he initiated severe budget cuts to USAGM, the parent organization of Voice of America. These drastic cost-cutting measures resulted in the furloughing of 1,042 out of the 1,147 full-time employees within the agency, effectively crippling its operations. His actions were seen by many as an attempt to stifle independent reporting from an organization intended to represent American values and provide unbiased news globally. Voice of America holds a unique and vital place in United States history and international relations. It was originally founded in 1942 during World War II as a crucial counterweight to the propaganda disseminated by the National Socialists. Over its decades of operation, Voice of America expanded its reach significantly, broadcasting in nearly 50 languages and connecting with millions of people worldwide. Its primary mission is to provide accurate and objective news and information, particularly to nations where press freedom is restricted. It is often compared to international broadcasters like Germany's Deutsche Welle, serving as an independent voice in often challenging media landscapes. Adding another layer to this complex legal battle, Judge Lamberth had previously ruled just 10 days ago that the appointment of Kari Lake, a former television moderator, as the head of USAGM was unlawful. Consequently, the widespread dismissals that occurred at Voice of America under her supervision were deemed invalid. This earlier ruling laid the groundwork for the current decision, highlighting irregularities in the administration's actions against the broadcaster. This legal challenge is not an isolated incident, but reflects a broader pattern in President Trump's relationship with the media. He has frequently expressed disdain for outlets that he perceives as critical of his policies, often labeling such criticism as unpatriotic. For instance, he has publicly threatened United States media organizations, stating that criticism of an ongoing Iran war is unpatriotic. His administration's attempts to curtail Voice of America's operations are consistent with his overarching strategy to control narratives and challenge organizations that do not align with his conservative viewpoints. The judge's order to reinstate Voice of America and its workforce underscores the importance of an independent press, both domestically and internationally. It reaffirms the legal checks and balances within the United States system, even when facing strong executive opposition. Voice of America is now poised to resume its critical mission of delivering news and information globally, a mission that has been temporarily interrupted but now appears set to continue. The United States Agency for Global Media now faces the task of rapidly implementing the judge's order and restoring full operations to the historic broadcaster. What's your take on Voice of America Reinstated? Judge defies Trump? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.